the podcast last week. We'll get to that. we family. That's what family do. Family keep it 100. And I got some stuff to tell you.
We back.
But it's all coming from a good place.
I'm about to be biased a little bit. For my homeboy Aubrey McKay.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Loud and clear. I see you moving. Oh, he moving.
Yeah, I'm rocking and rolling a little bit to the street, a little bit. LA street.
Hey, Aubrey, you hear that? Go ahead and do it for me. Get him, Aubrey.
Hey, bang, another game. Hey, bang, another game. Hey, bang, another game.
Bang, bang, niner gang.
Come on, man.
Bang, bang, niner gang.
Hey, you ain't with it.
Bang, bang, niner gang. Bang, bang, niner gang. Bang, bang, niner gang.
Hey, you can celebrate that.
Whether the storm comes in uniform. We play no games with the opposition. We active. Let the whistle be the bell.
Hey, I can't. Hey, hold on. Don't give him too much, bro.
That was a dope song. I like that.
Yo, yeah, that's E40.
Yeah, I know, but I ain't never heard that. That's not in my repertoire.
Hey, you see? Did Noah and Lamont did they leave?
Oh, I see. He got a, what is that called? A fat head? A big Dallas Cowboy fat head?
Oh, yeah.
Them boys came ready today.
Oh, yeah, they represent.
Them boys came today rapping.
Hey, you heard that big cowboy thing in the background right there. Bro. My eyes are.
I see it.
Don't play no more mess like that. Don't play no more mess like that tonight, right?
Don't play no more mess like that.
I respect that, man. Respect that. First of all, see, that's what we need to do. We got to respect each other. We need to respect each other.
Oh, they don't, man.
That's what I'm saying. You need to respect each other. That leads to stuff. You know, you don't respect the 49ers. E40 and the 49ers?
We making noise.
I get a club ball.
We them boys. Hold up. Pop a bottle. If you suck and swallow, smell the marijuana, they gon' follow. Throw the money on her like she won a lotto. Pussy must be serious. Holla, scared of high school Fisher fears. Holla. Do it just like Nikki, gone and bend it over.
Lamont left, man.
You gonna have to play the black and yellow. You gonna have to swing the black and yellow.
No, there's no need for that. No need for that. Keep that.
Well, we back, man. How y'all fellas doing today?
Man, it's been good, man. How you guys doing?
We all right, man.
Wonderful, man. We blessed.
What happened to Noah and Lamont?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to call Noah like we did last time.
Oh yeah, he's still over that janky spot over there, huh?
Yeah, he
went to grab something.
Oh, the Cowboys.
He went to go scrape that head off the wall back there.
Hello?
What's up, man?
What's going on, everybody?
You're gonna have to read the comments off my page.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
Because I gotta have him on the phone.
Okay. I got you. You can up there on the screen, right?
No, you're gonna have to go to your phone.
Okay.
Noah on the call?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, Noah on the call.
They got a lucky, hey Jamel, they got a lucky little win. He feeling himself right now.
Yeah, he feeling good right now. Hey, Lamont after 6-0, man. This dude wouldn't change. And he got a
man. He got a drink.
I mean, if I got to listen to all that mess, I might as well go ahead and get drunk.
Just for a little while. We bumped your joint too.
Yeah, they show you
celebrate a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
After
they
week 2,
you a little love.
You're supposed to celebrate everything. It's on week 2, but okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Week 2.
Hey Henry, how your week, man? How your week been going, man? I know it's Wednesday, but how your week been going?
We've been going great, man. I've been doing me, chilling, making that bag, just enjoying life, man. Glad to be here.
That's cool.
There you go.
All right, I think I seen you somewhere in some canyons or something.
Yeah, man. I took my kids out to Antelope Canyon and the Horseshoe Bend out in Arizona, pretty much at the bottom part of the Grand Canyon. It was pretty nice too, bro. It was pretty beautiful.
Okay.
So we stayed over there for the weekend. Then I got, Facebook kicked off for about 2-3 Facebook jail for like 3 days. So what I did was I just posted my last little bit of pictures I was gonna post.
Okay. And Lamont.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Just trying to make a check, man. Just trying to make
Can't hardly hear you. Can you come up to what you on the laptop?
Yeah, I'm on the tablet, man. So I'm just trying to make a living, man. I ain't doing nothing.
Look like you're making a living. Leather. I see the Corinthian leather back there. You got the gazelles on. Gold chain. You making a living.
Listen.
Hey, y'all see the Cover 3 logo in the back?
You doing too much. You doing too much analytics.
Oh yeah, I see it.
That's dope.
Okay.
Too much analytics, man.
You ain't playing, boy.
See?
You ain't playing.
All right. And Noah, where you at this week? Are you allowed to say?
I'm in Alabama.
Alabama. You close to Selma? Where Aubrey went?
So what now?
I said you close to Selma?
Yeah, I'm in Hoover, Alabama.
Okay. Watch out.
Yeah, got to go to Mississippi and New Orleans next.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you getting it? Oh,
yeah.
All right. Hey, yo, and I'd like to introduce my Real Talk 360 partner, straight from Marion County,
Man.
Mr. Know It All, who texted me 2 a.m. last Wednesday morning, talk about the things that we didn't do, and how he ain't on the show.
That's right.
And he said, how y'all didn't know Orlando went to Spartanburg Methodist and y'all from Darlington?
I did say he went to Spartanburg Methodist. I told everybody that.
We can replay the tape back later. But tell him why. Tell him why. Because how did we meet each other? How did we meet? How did we first?
Oh, debating sports at the barbershop.
Debating sports at the barbershop. Y'all know how that is. And it got to the point where it was so often we would take over the barbershop. The conversation would be, it was like Skip and Stephen A, and it was, and y'all know him. So I had to come with it. And I would say win the majority of the time. So that's how I gained this young man. That's how I gained his respect.
I think anyway, when we started counting now.
Don't get off subject, but that's how we met. So it's a pleasure. I saw the show. I enjoyed it last time. You guys got some good banter, and I just want to be able to contribute to the team. We family here at 119, and I asked him, how could you talk about sports, how we met? How could you have a sports show and I'm not be a part of that? So every now and then I'll be that cousin. It's cover 3, but every now and then you have to cover 4.
Yeah.
A blitz.
Well, welcome.
Yo, so it was some good games this week, man. Who was the winner? Aubrey was the winner.
Yeah.
You talking about this week?
Aubrey got listed this week.
Yeah.
Hey Noah,
put it on them Eagles though.
Yeah.
Can you call Aubrey 3-way? Can you call Aubrey 3-way?
Put it on them Eagles though, man.
Call Aubrey 3-way?
Yeah.
That was a physical game.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That was a physical game.
There you go. He back.
There you go. Yeah. He 49ers fan, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
49ers. Oh, he dropped off again.
Yeah.
But he a 49ers fan, and I watched a lot of that game. So, we can't hear you.
I got him. Hold on. Okay. He on mute.
Yeah, I want to hear what he got to say about that. Yeah, we got you now. Go with your Niners. We're giving your Niners your props.
We're going to start the game, man. We're going to start it off with let's talk about that.
Hold on.
Hold on. You must be about to put in an earpiece or something like that. Oh, we live now.
Yeah, we live.
It's real. Real talk, real life.
See,
We live.
that's what happens. That's what happens when you about to say something that don't make no sense.
Oh man, we can start wherever you want to start though, man. I know the game.
The Cowboy game, man.
There you go. Okay.
I mean, why wouldn't you start talking about the best? I mean, why wouldn't you?
But that's not why. They the most popular.
Hey, that was a good game, man.
You see me? I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, we talking about that Cowboy game now, man. Noah gonna lead this. Hey, Noah, what was your strong point in that game?
The strong point was the defense. The defense. Everybody needed Shannon because we were missing DeMarcus Long and missing Randy Gregory.
Okay.
And then on our offensive side, we was missing Lyle Collins. So everybody didn't think we stand a chance. But I tell you what, Dave Quinn got a slam. He got a slam.
Okay.
I give him this
Can I follow up?
Go ahead, follow up, Court.
It was, you know, they played, right?
They played
the
Chargers.
You heard what he said. No further questions.
So what you're saying is Justin Herbert is not one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL?
When you say best, it's only 32. That means he's got to be like top 5. The best, and he's not. So no.
Okay.
Yeah, you got one of these dudes. I'm like that out here. So
here we go. Okay.
I'm literal in a sense, and there's no need to dwell on the Cowboys. Good win, great defensive play. They ran the ball effectively. Now they're stirring up this stuff about Pollard, potentially taking more of the everything like that. So we'll see. Dak didn't. I mean, they won the game, and that's what you want to do. Winners win. But Dak didn't even have to score a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb looks great. Looks like he's going to be stellar wide receiver. It's going to be interesting to see what the ribs are with Mark and everything like that. Good W. But it's not.
So what team do you like? What team do you like?
Oh, in the NFL, I prefer the Steelers and the AFC. And in '96, I graduated high school and I was farming in the So Steelers, Panthers.
I mean, you got 2 teams. Nah. Hey, Jamel.
What's up?
Make sure this is the last time he come on the show because we can't be coming in here.
Oh, man. No, he can hold his own. Oh, my name. Wait a minute. First of all, they're talking about you can't have 2 teams.
No 2 teams, man.
Who said that?
Nah.
I'm from South Carolina. Now, unlike
I'm from South Carolina. I don't like the Panthers.
yeah, but you like the Cowboys, though, right?
That's right. American team.
Okay, if you fan of America like that, then thumbs up to you.
He got tricked.
That's what you want to be a part of. Congratulations on America's team. You can have it.
That's right. American team.
No.
That's right.
I can't hear nothing.
Oh.
You echoing.
You echoing. Is it Noah echoing?
Hold on, do it again.
Is it Noah? Was it Noah echoing?
Hey, Noah, put your phone on mute real quick.
Let's see.
Yeah, it might be me. I don't know. Just can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So it ain't me then. It must be Noah. Noah in that janky hotel.
That would
I'm sorry if I cut him off, but I wanted to give you his last spiel on on the Cowboys. So let me go ahead on the Cowboys before we go to the next game.
Hey, Noah. You finished on the Cowboys?
So can we go to the 49ers now?
All right.
So check this out. What happened? Who did Pittsburgh play?
Oh man, we lost.
The Raiders. The Oakland Raiders.
No, you can't. They might not be the same Raiders.
Oh, they beat Baltimore in week 1. Yeah, Baltimore just beat the Chiefs. But we play football, and that's why we like talking about it. I'm sure these guys can know and can tell you about how the team with the best players ain't always the best team.
Jamel, you on.
Yeah.
You got
like any given Sunday, we seen the movie, and that's just a statement. Any given Sunday. Any team.
All right. Can you hear now, Harry?
He's going now.
I can hear it. It's going now. Every now and then it's echo.
Yeah.
Can it echo now?
Nah, Aubrey, you clear.
Yeah, Aubrey.
Jamel, say something.
You off now.
There you go. I can hear everybody good now.
Okay.
Can Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you good now. It ain't no echoing now.
Okay.
I like that. Lamar.
So Henry, what happened in Pittsburgh?
What happened in Pittsburgh, man?
My offense couldn't move the ball. Can't run the ball. Don't have no running game. My defense got tired.
And that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah, man. What else you want to say? Dwell on the loss?
No, I'm just saying. Usually when they win, lose, and draw, we get at least a paragraph. And I'm just saying. Oh, so you gonna come and do it with Mike Thomas?
That's my people. If that's what he say, that's all.
Okay, I got it. Defense won there today. Offense couldn't move the ball. It is what it is. I'll holler at y'all later.
Great answer, bro. Great answer.
Oh man.
So can we get to the 49ers now?
Yeah. We tried to let y'all go first.
Yeah, we tried to let y'all go first.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Let's go
San Francisco 49ers and Philadelphia
Eagles. Let's go talk about my
Eagles.
2-0 San Francisco 49ers.
Say it
This
again.
week down, 2-0 San Francisco 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
The defense of Philadelphia was surprisingly better than I anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
But we were still able to pretty much nullify all of their passing game. Deep balls, we took that away, and we made them a pretty much read option, short dump pass team. And as you can see, that did not work against my defense.
No.
My defense is banged up. My offense is banged up, and we still got enough firepower to beat a lion's share of the league with the people hurt that we got. And it's early. So it's only going to get worse when those people will come back. But we 2-0.
Y'all got
Lucky? We was winning 17-3. Lucky? What? We was winning 17-3. They didn't score another point until 4 minutes in the game. We was controlling the game the whole time, except for the first quarter.
Yeah. I got a question. Were you happy with Jimmy Garoppolo's play? And are you hoping that the rookie gets a chance to, come on and lead the team?
No, we need Jimmy Garoppolo to stay at the quarterback position for this season if we really want to make a deep run into the playoffs. We can't realistically expect a rookie to come and take the team to the Super Bowl because right now the 49ers are definitely deep playoff contenders, if not back to the Super Bowl when fully healthy. We can't put a rookie back there to put that pressure on him to face Russell Wilson in the playoffs or Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs or Tom Brady in the playoffs. He ain't ready for that fire yet. We need Jimmy G back there.
So we don't want him to do like they did the Jets do. The Jets quarterback.
No.
They did him bad.
You only want to start Trey Lance if it's clear that we can't go to the playoffs. Okay, then you put Trey Lance in there. But Jimmy G, he's proven, he got playoff experience. If he on the field, we got a very good chance to win, even though he screws up, from here to there. But he seems to always find a way to correct his mistakes during the game, at least just enough to win us the game. And we saw that 2 weeks in a row.
And who y'all beat?
We beat
Philly. Who y'all play?
Philadelphia, and we beat Detroit. And we're going to beat Green Bay this week, too.
Ooh, calling it shot.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Henry. Who y'all beat?
We can't get it. You can't get into who you beat, who beat who. You get into who beat who.
Okay, but what about the Raiders? Did you beat the Raiders?
No, the Raiders was a pretty good team. They're gonna beat you.
Well, I feel the same way about the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they're better. They're better than people giving them credit for.
Yeah.
That defensive line, I would argue, is top 5 defensive line in the NFL right now.
They did lose one of their defensive rushers, though. They lost them during the game.
Yeah, they lost Brandon Graham. Right. I mean, but they were still pretty much almost in the backfield. We couldn't run the ball at all, really.
Yeah, y'all do run that route.
And we got a good running attack. We couldn't run the ball, and we hurt 3 running backs in that game.
Yeah. Between y'all and Baltimore,
that's 4 running backs in 2 weeks.
I don't want to play running back for Baltimore, boys.
Right. They banged us up pretty good. So I mean, I got to take my hats off to the Eagles. They did a good job. We just stopped what they were doing on offense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Lamont, you ain't said nothing.
I
You
mean,
just sitting out there. He chilling hard.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
well, hey,
Oh, we can't hear you, man.
Mr. Bang Bang is saying
We can't hear you, man.
We can't hear you.
confident that they can.
I can't hear you.
I think Mr. Aaron Rodgers got something to speak with.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think he could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You think so?
Let's hold on. Let's hold on that.
Okay. Make sure you come back to that. Jamil.
Any other game?
I'm gonna go somewhere and come back.
Okay.
Hey, but one thing that I did like. This is sports, but I still try to uplift people. Like I said, was telling y'all, I still got people giving their flowers. But I don't want to mess her name up. We had the first black female referee at the Carolina
Where the bomb?
It's coming.
Yeah.
At the Carolina and
standing ovation. Salute, sister.
the Carolina and the Jets game in North Carolina. That was a good thing. What was her name? Maya Chicago. What was her name?
Man, I can't pronounce her name. What's her name? Lamar, what's her name?
I can't pronounce her name either. I know you're talking about though.
Miss Maya.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that
Oh, yeah.
name. I know it's
Miss Maya.
No.
That sounds good to me though. Miss Maya.
Yeah.
First female referee, huh?
So how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel? How Arby, how would you feel? I mean, what would that look like when you was playing at South Carolina and you saw a female referee?
Man, that would be huge in South Carolina because South Carolina football, South Carolina in general is so far behind in all aspects of everything. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we got you.
I think that would be I probably would be paying more attention to the referee than the game because for a female to be on the field is one thing, and for a black female to be on the field in South Carolina, that's huge. We can barely get a black quarterback at South Carolina. Much less a black referee. And trust me, I played, so I know. I mean, hats off to her. I'm really proud that the NFL is moving forward. They're trying to keep up with the times. But we definitely, as far as South Carolina, they ain't there yet.
Word.
That's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong. We gotta.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What are you feeling? Any feelings or any thoughts on that?
Well, I feel like it's a good thing as far as female black referee. But the biggest issue I have is pretty much 80% black, and we have no black. Whenever we get a black on in the league,
yeah, man.
That's my issue. We're predominantly black with no black owners.
Right.
That's my biggest issue.
Henry, if you don't mind, let me piggyback off what you just said. I'm not sure if you guys have been paying attention, but I know Jay-Z is in talks with probably purchasing the Denver Broncos. So we might be able to cross that bridge sooner than we probably think. I'm not saying they're going to select his group, but I know his group is one of the groups in preliminary talks with the Denver Broncos for ownership.
That was the setup. Corey, was that the setup? Well, we don't want to go there. We'll keep that for Saturday.
I want to say that. Let me say something about that too. They let
that's your phone.
Into the league to be
Henry,
head
that's
or
your phone echoing.
To be honest, I don't feel like Jay-Z represent us a whole 100%. I truly feel like if an all black management group want to buy a football team, they should. Like when Carolina came up for sale, they didn't even entertain a black group. I just truly feel like the NFL is using Jay-Z as a front. You know what I mean? To keep us from talking about it. Hell, Jay-Z is part of the NFL. I mean, he's head of entertainment or something like that. So to me, for them to let Jay-Z become a part owner of an NFL team really does nothing for me. And the reason it don't do nothing for me, because he's already a part of the NFL. If they just let a group of black or whatever buy a team, then they will be doing something.
Oh, that's blasphemy, though.
Predominantly black league to not have a black owner, I feel like it's saying a lot. It's saying a lot for this world, for this country.
Yeah,
that's blasphemy. They're never. There's gonna have to, there's gonna have to have a light face in there. That's too strong.
But let me ask you guys a question. Is there another group of businessmen of color that has enough of funding to be able to put a proposal together to purchase an NFL team?
There probably is so. There probably might not be too many.
Robert Johnson, Ice Cube, Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
there's a few.
Not Ice Cube. Maybe Robert Johnson though. Magic Johnson also too. But have they entertained the opportunity? Right. Is the other question.
The crazy thing is,
P. Diddy didn't P. Diddy try to get him and a couple guys try to get Carolina?
But see, when they do stuff like that, they do that for entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. Somebody got to dance. You know what I'm saying? The first thing when we hear Diddy want to purchase the Panthers,
that is right. That's right.
That's entertainment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We know, we hoping, but that's not
he was serious. With Oprah Winfrey. It was him, Oprah Winfrey, Robert Johnson. It was a few people there. It wasn't just him. Now you gotta look at it.
Now hold up. Now, do you know it was Oprah for real? Because when Oprah come through, things happen. And not saying that. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't never hear Oprah's name.
I don't think I heard Oprah's name in there, Henry. I don't remember her name being in there. But
Robert Johnson's name was not Robert Johnson's name was in there.
I think that was
could have been
something
else.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, now they have to quote unquote accept you. You have to be overwhelmingly accepted from the other owners of the league. So you pretty much got to get accepted into the country club, so to speak.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The owners of the league got to vote you in. So it's an all-white league. It's an all-white majority league, and the owners basically got to vote you in. It has nothing to do with money.
Now hold this. Now you done switched it. Now I came on here to talk about sports. Now, okay. Now we know 32 teams, right, and predominantly white, right? But the players are 85%, 95% African American, right?
Yeah.
But all the real money goes to the white people, right? I mean, the owners, right?
Right.
But see, we as black people, we still spend the most money, and we know we never gonna have a team that's bought by some black people. But we'll rep the Cowboys before we rep our neighborhood. We'll rep an NFL team before we do anything. You know what I'm saying? Right. Jerry Jones, I don't mean to take Dallas on that, but I know Jerry Jones told the fans, y'all better not kneel.
Better never kneel.
And they ain't kneeled yet. You know what I mean?
He told the boys, y'all gonna toe the line.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get back to sports, man. Okay. Because we say stuff like this on Saturdays when we talk. But hey, man, I was, something disturbed me this weekend. I'm from Darlington. I love Darlington.
Okay.
I'd have been everywhere, but I came back home and I love Darlington. I love representing sound from Darlington, man. Can y'all remember when Darlington meant something? It still means something to me, but it really meant something. You went to Florence and said, "Oh, this dude's from Darlington."
Niggas from Darlington, that's right.
Yeah. Or when they talk about football, they say, "Oh, Mayo or St. John or the Falcons." The Falcons.
That's how I feel about that Swamp Fox life.
But I didn't go to the game, but my son called me. He said, "Daddy," I said, "What's up, man?" Darlington got to be 76-0.
76.
I said, "You lying."
In football?
Yeah.
76.
76-0. Damn, everything just went out. Harry.
Man.
Hold on.
76.
No.
This was high school? Oh, yeah. I just saw the screens.
Hello?
I don't know how much longer that battery gonna last.
You back? Which one you said?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
The battery life on my phone ain't it? So
yeah, did you see that, Lamont?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so yeah, actually I was back home for the weekend to check on my parents, man, and I rode by the
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so yeah, actually I was back.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, just get a bit louder.
All right, so yeah, I came home, man. I rode by the stadium, and at the time it was 65-0.
65-0.
And as I was turning the car around, Murder Beast scored another touchdown. So yeah, that made it 75 or what have you, and then it was 76. So yeah, clearly, man, there's something going on. I know that Darlington has been struggling here for the past 2-3 seasons, man. Maybe it's something we need to do to get the kids excited about football in Darlington again. I don't know.
Now, Henry, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
As a guy representing, Henry played quarterback for Mayo.
Oh, quarterback for Mayo.
Yeah.
That was a big spot. Where you use at Mayo?
I graduated in 93.
Okay. Yeah, I was thorough.
Hey, just being as an athlete from Darlington, how did that make you feel when you heard that, man?
Actually, I didn't hear it until we brought that up as something to talk about. But it makes me feel bad, and I truly think the biggest issue that we have in Darlington is that when we had a chance to bring Jimmy Smith back to Darlington to coach, Darlington didn't put up the effort to bring him home. And when they did the effort to bring him home, it said a lot to the students, because a lot of the students, they heard of Jimmy. He's a household name, like Brian Scott. They don't have none of the well-known. I mean, Andre Hook's there, but they don't have none of the well-known names in football today that's representing us. You know what I mean? And it seemed like they didn't put up an effort to bring Jimmy Smith back to Darlington. So a lot of black people, a lot of black families just felt like Darlington they into the band, they into baseball, but they're not into the football, because if they really wanted to bring up the football program, they would have did anything they could to bring Jimmy Smith back to Darlington. And I feel like they made a big mistake with that.
Voice messaging system.
Oh.
I would agree with that. I felt like they didn't do enough to just get Bone back there either.
Jimmy Smith, he went to Darlington, or did he go to Mayo?
He went to Darlington. He played with me. He played with me.
He played with you.
Yeah.
Yo, we got Coach Swole on the line.
Swole.
We were just talking about Arby. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we was just talking about Darlington the loss that it took to Myrtle Beach 76-0. And I saw earlier when you said you was commenting on that. I just want to hear what your take was on there.
Well, everybody don't understand how to rep the JV. They don't have a JV.
Oh.
The JV team.
Okay.
It's a bunch of professionals. I think they got one team. They got a bunch of play ball.
Okay.
So it's like
you know, looking in and then it's like, sorry.
In the first quarter?
That's what the Max prep. Okay. Find out the first 35 but that was in the Max. Okay, that's not true.
So coach, coach. I'm calling coach. So coach, you're congratulations to you. You're a coach. What do we do to get the kids to come out? Salute. Why you think the kids are not coming out?
Well, first of all,
can you guys hear? I can't hear anything. It's kind of going in and out.
How about now? He talking.
Yeah.
See if he talking. See if you hear.
You hear me talking?
I got you.
That's Swole talking, Aubrey.
First of all, you gotta what you have. You can't worry about who's not there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't focus on. We need to get the kids in. You got to go out there, reach out. Who come in? That's where you got to lock your focus in.
Right.
Second, you got to make the game fun. When you got a disadvantaged team, the odds are stacked against you. You down 35-0. You can't go out there and line up for a punt. You got to run some trick plays. Get on YouTube. Run some air raids. Different type of stuff to keep them engaged. And give them a shot. Some stuff that, even though they out-talented, the plays and the trick plays and stuff like that will get them open and give them chances. You can't keep playing conventional football and you got a sophomore and they got 20 teams.
And you down by 50.
And you down by 50. You're at the 50-yard line. And you get a snap, dog. You get a punt.
Okay.
That ain't gonna work. Not gonna have your guys on the line, man.
Oh man.
They gonna get disengaged, you know. They gotta make the game fun, man. They gotta make the game fun, man. And I can't really put my finger on what's going on. I haven't seen them yet. Plan on seeing them Friday. I watched them all last week because my wife's son.
Hey, it's echoing. Hey, somebody.
That's the phone.
Like two teams beat them. They were bad.
Oh, okay.
And they beat them bad.
Where?
I think Southpaw won what? One game?
Yeah.
With one game against Dollar.
All right.
You just gotta, I feel like the coaches ain't locking all the way in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Well, what do you think is the reason? Is it because?
Still there?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me? I got a question for you, Coach. Oh, he must have dropped.
Yeah, he dropped.
You know what that means?
Hey, listen, guys. I'm gonna tell you when the problem came in.
That gotta be hearing phone, man.
Yeah, when you hear about the band having all the members and the football team having 40 members, that should tell you something right there. They would rather go out for band than play football.
Well, Jamel, did Swole say what was the issue? Because I could barely hear what he was saying. I couldn't hear what he was saying.
He said this really is the varsity team is really is a 9th and 10th graders.
So what's going on with the 11th and the 12th graders? Why aren't they going out to play football?
That was my question.
They on the band.
So what is it? I mean, because that's definitely a different culture change than when I played ball and when Henry, for sure, when you play ball, because we piggyback off you guys, Henry, and we had way more than when Darlington first started. We definitely had way more people trying out for football that could actually be on a team.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out where was the shift. I know, we had the first 2 years of Darlington was really, really strong. We went deep into the playoffs the first year and to the state championship the second year. And I think they won 8 or 9 games the next year, and it has been steadily declining since that point. So I'm trying to figure out, like, where was the shift? What changed?
I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I know with high school, sometimes, like I said, the coaches, whether it's the school, they can't pay them enough. Or the coach gets a better opportunity.
Yeah, somebody's speaking, but I can't hear what they're saying. Who's that? Who's speaking?
I'm Jamel. I'm speaking right now.
Okay. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello.
I still got you.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
You got a caller?
Yes. Well, go.
Okay. But I don't know.
So you got a caller, or you were saying for me to keep talking?
Keep talking. Yeah, you keep talking.
Got a lot of echo.
Bro. Yeah, I just would be curious to know what happened to the culture. It's a culture change. I'm curious to know where was the shift, because you shouldn't have an overflow of band members and nobody willing to play football. I know for a minute there they took off in basketball, were really hot in basketball, and still the football team was steadily declining. But to say that you have no real junior or senior presence on a varsity team,
wow,
that is almost unheard of.
Right. No,
so I'm just trying to figure out what is the issue, and how do we fix that? What do we do to fix that? What do we have to do to fix that? Change that perception in Darlington, because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hello.
That is crazy.
Hello.
More on the band.
Yeah. I don't. It got to be somewhere.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to speak on that now.
Yeah.
I can't. It's a different.
Yeah.
A
lot of kids would like to stay at home and play video games. They can play Madden too, and nobody got to laugh at them if they do wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're Madden. You can build your own player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you would think that. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. But you would think that would be across the board, though. So if you're having that issue with the Madden situation, right? You would think that would be the issue in Marion, in Sherrall, in Hartsfield, in Dillon. But those programs are traditional powerhouse programs, and they're continuing to thrive. You don't really see a decline in their football program.
Right.
But for some reason in Darlington, we see a decline.
Yeah, what happened on the call?
Yeah. It's just, and I appreciate you mentioning with those perennial power. I really do respect, bro.
Well, Marion's always been traditionally a powerhouse school, and they still come with some good talent, some good ball, year over year.
The numbers weren't always. We had a large population. Shout out to all the boys in the late 90s. Because I know if they had been wanting to do something else, I probably would be into the teams that I was on. Because they was some real, but they wanted to spend their time dedicated and committed to playing for the school. But the community can start at a younger age. Maybe by the time they get to high school, sometimes they smelling themselves. But I know when I was younger, the whole community went to like the city league games, and then you went to the middle school games, and they went to JV games. And then by the time the varsity, you couldn't wait until it was your turn to be in the parade or to be able to walk around town in that jersey on game day. It was a pride thing.
Right. And see, that's how it was at Darlington when I was there. I graduated in '97.
Okay.
I came out in '97. Those first 2 years of Darlington was the same way. When it was St. John and Mayo, it was the same way.
Right.
It was the same way. We fed off, our bigger cousins, our bigger.
There you go.
So we wanted to compete because they was competing.
Right.
And then we wanted the opportunity to compete against them one day.
There you go.
So I don't understand how the fall off is just at Darlington, but nowhere really else is really falling off.
Great question.
You may have one drop off in a Marlboro County or Marion, and the very next year they're right back up to playoff contenders, competing for state championships, going deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you're telling me Darlington can't even get 3 guys between the 11th and the 12th grade to go on the football team to go out and compete?
Yeah.
That's tragic. That's really tragic.
Scary.
And we need to figure out. We need to figure out what's going on. What is the reason for that?
Yeah. Well,
because there got to be a reason for that.
Yeah. I don't know where they are. That population is doing, but 1, 11th and 12th grade.
Yeah, you're talking about one player. That's pretty sad to hear, man. That's pretty sad.
It's sad.
One player from 11th to 12th grade. That's crazy.
Yeah, Coach Ford bringing that down because now it puts into perspective why the score was what it was.
Because there's playing some little kids.
Yeah, they playing. That's like 15, 16-year-olds.
That's like 15, 16-year-old.
That's like my son. Play for the middle school, so he go to high school. He got to go to high school. Boston next year. No,
right. You just want the kids to make it at that point in time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is.
Who are the coaches over at the high school?
Who are the high schools?
I don't remember his name. Yeah, I hear you.
Is he from around here?
Yeah.
Is he a local?
Hey, Swole know his name.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, man. I hope y'all get better, but not at the expense.
Well, that's enough, man. That's enough of that. The Darlington situation. Hey, there was another game that I liked that I wanted to talk about too. It was the Titans and the Seahawks.
Oh man,
very good game.
Derek was ready.
Man, I thought Russell was doing his thing. Pocket, lock it. They can't cover that dude.
That was a very good game. My Niners got to see them. We got to see them next weekend. I don't know how that's going to fare for
us.
Y'all
got Green Bay,
Seattle. We got Green Bay, then Seattle, then the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We got 3 monsters back to back. So if we can get at least 2 of them wins, I'll be satisfied. But I don't know.
I say one.
No, we gonna get. I'm thinking.
Call your shot. Green Bay is the one.
We're gonna get. No, I think we're gonna get at least 2. You said 1. I'm thinking 2. I think we can beat. I think we're gonna beat Green Bay. I think we got enough in the tank to beat Seattle, but I think we're going to exhaust ourselves in Seattle, and the Cardinals are going to be too tough to overcome.
Oh, Seattle.
That's where I lose them.
And Kyler going to be running around.
I can't. We can just play this back.
I think the Cardinals are going to be the team that gets us. I think.
That Murray is out there running, boy.
Drop bomb.
Another dude. He look like he my size out there.
Yeah, he's scary. He scares me.
I bet he
He scares me. Their offense, their defense, but the thing that I like is the defense of the Seahawks nor the Cardinals are all that good. Their defense is pretty average.
Okay. I think both of them are. It's still early though.
Yeah, it is, but you got it. They got in the shootout with the Vikings. the Cardinals should have lost the game. And their offense, the Vikings offense is pretty vanilla. The Seahawks presents a different challenge, but Tennessee pretty much put up over 30 plus points on them, and it was a battle. They came back from 24 to 9 or 6.
Yeah, they jumped
and they should have won that game. So that gives me the only thing that scares me again is we banged up. We can't afford to lose any more players, so we're definitely losing 2 of those games. And I'm looking to see if we can get some of those guys back before we get to the Cardinals.
Okay. I don't know how many of those games y'all got at home.
We got 2 games. We got the next 2 games home. Green Bay is home and Seattle is home.
Seattle is home. Y'all have to play the Cardinals and the Seahawks twice.
Yeah, right. But we got to play the Cardinals in Arizona the next week.
Yeah, so that's going to be a tough little 3-game stint for y'all.
Right.
I'll talk to you hopefully, week by week. Just remember you said.
I'm scared. I still think we can get 2. I still think my pass rush is good enough for us to get 2.
Okay.
That's what now. Hey, put this in there. I'm banking on the pass rush.
3 of the hottest quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
You saw Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers don't scare me though. He don't scare me because he can't run. He can't run.
Okay.
But those other 2, they can move.
So Tom Brady don't scare you either.
Not at all. He can't run.
Interesting.
He can't run.
Interesting.
If the quarterback can't run, I'm confident my pass rush will get to him. I'm confident.
All right. Them boys. I don't know. You hear the names? I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
I agree with him. That would scare me.
So let me get you this about Aaron Rodgers, right? So if you go back to 2019, we basically have the same defensive front that we had in 2019. We ran them off the field 2 times in a row.
2 times in a
row. Ran him off the field. He couldn't do nothing. We got the same defensive front we had then. Same front. We banged up in the secondary, but in order for them to win, he gonna have to find Devontae Adams.
You need time.
And he need time. We're going to cut down his times, and we're going to take away Devontae Adams. Beat us another way. He ain't going to beat us with his legs. We ain't going to let the quarterback keep getting dumped out of the backfield because we're going to put Fred Warner on a running back spot on the running back. They don't got nothing else to beat us with. So unless Jimmy G gets in the game and stinks up 4 quarters, I don't see how I find it very difficult for them to win.
Okay. All right. We'll stay.
But we'll see next Wednesday. We gotta talk again next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I'm smiling and not frowning.
But were you more impressed with Mel? You too. I know you said Derrick Henry. Can you imagine trying to tackle that? I saw a lot of business decisions.
Hey, man.
I saw a lot of business decisions being made.
Hey,
to that second level.
Where you was at, where you played at. What did Jack Perry got to the second level where you played?
Man, we played when I played at Carolina, man, we faced, let me see who the backs was. We had to play Darren McFadden. Was the
Arkansas?
Yeah, he was the monster.
He was there with somebody else too.
Yeah. His other running back was in the league. No, they had 3 running backs.
They had
3. They had 3 monsters. Yeah, Peyton Hillis. Darren McFadden, and I think it was Felipe Jones or Felix Jones.
Felix Jones. Yeah, Cowboys.
They had a 3-headed monster. And it was not fun tackling those guys, man. You talking about bulls? Those running into Darren McFadden is like running into a brick wall. And he coming full speed.
Yeah,
every time, every play.
Did you see him break into those runs? I saw the defensive back. They had the hand on him, and they would circle it out and tackle him from the side.
Man, Darren McFadden is going to outrun the angle.
Oh no, I'm just talking about what Derrick Henry did. I know, props to Derrick Henry. He was super fast, but I'm talking about what we saw last week with Derrick Henry running against Seattle. And that dude, because he's super fast too.
Yeah, he did get fast.
Yeah, but I saw them dudes come from the side on him. They still got visions of him stiff arming Josh Norman into the air.
Right.
I don't want that to happen to him. He coming from the side real. Mighty ginger. I had a football coach who would tell me that was mighty ginger.
And that's probably why they came back.
Yeah.
Once he gets past the linebackers, no one else really wants to tackle him.
Ooh. He had 35
carries. For how many yards?
180. 3 touchdowns.
2 of them.
It was a monster.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
I see him when they go to the huddle. He's standing right with the offensive tackles.
And just as big as the offensive tackle.
Yeah. Number 22.
He a big boy. It's a low to tackle.
Who do you think will who do you think is probably the best running back in the league? You know, you got different ones that do different things for different teams.
You know, it's hard to say.
Right.
Because I think the league now is going away from a feature back to more so of a back by committee.
Right.
I think they most teams, they got a 1.5 to a 1 to 3 guy rotation back there. That kind of, this guy is a hammer and this guy's flash, this guy's light, a thunder and lightning, basically. And I'm a hark back to my Niners. I think the 2 years ago when the Niners did that, I think a lot of other teams started to look more into doing that.
Yeah. Well, the running back position, they get hurt.
We run by committee in San Francisco, and I think a lot more teams started to really look into doing that. I see the Cowboys doing that now. I see the Cleveland Browns doing that now.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Eagles trying to imitate something like that now.
Yeah.
I see Seattle trying to find a 1-2 punch now. Definitely the Rams are trying to find a 1-2 punch now. So I think it's more back by committee.
Yeah. But the best ones to me do it without any help. Henry as we mentioned. The Christian McCaffrey. Dalvin Cook. Alvin Kamara.
I give you that.
I like those. I mean, if they can hold up, you know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying.
How the NFL does the running back position. It's kind of like they don't want the running back to be the star of the team.
Oh yeah,
it's always been the quarterback, but the running, you know what kind of person plays running back.
Right.
And so that's one of those where, and they love to say now we can find a running back in the fifth round. But how many quarterbacks? Why can't a team have a decent quarterback? That always blows my mind how you can have it's the most important position on a football team how you describe it. But if that one player gets hurt, our season could be over or probably is over. That's like a company not having a backup.
Well, then you got to go back to the Patriots. What's going on in the league is these quarterbacks, they come in the league, they play good. Justin Herbert is example. Mahomes is example. You know, Dak Prescott is the example. When they come in the league and they realize they're the top guy and they don't really have a replacement for them, they suck all of the money away from the team.
Right.
And so that you can't put any more money into a backup quarterback because you got a skeleton budget and you got to figure out how to feed the linebacker, how to feed the D ends. You got to feed, some sort of a running back. You got to feed a safety in a corner. So everybody's about me too. But you look at how New England was able to be so successful for all this time is because Tom Brady was willing to take a pay reduction to bring in better skilled guys and to bring in better quality backups.
Right.
So when one guy fell down, they had a quality guy to replace him.
Yeah. in multiple positions. But I'm just speaking in a, for instance, let me bring it to you this way. There's only 30 of these jobs in the world. Right? 32 NFL teams. So the person who's going to be running your operation out of your city, you know how important that person is, because we just said how important it is.
Right.
Now every team does have a backup quarterback. There's one on the roster. Right. All right. Everybody has salary excluded. I have to believe, after seeing the Carolina Panthers find a backup quarterback I'd never heard of him. But he's a young black man. But he's the backup. And he came in and somebody got hurt. I just believe that there are more capable backups who are willing to take the salary that the current backups have and be better than who's already being a backup anyway.
So
if your starting quarterback gets hurt, your season shouldn't be going down the drain.
So who would you feel like
qualified quarterback? I don't care if they're in the XFL, if they playing whatever kind of football. All you need is one more. You got 32. Just one more. That's all I'm saying.
So now that goes back to, okay, you got to find a guy that can understand the playbook. So
they got scouts.
Yeah, but
people
now
get paid to scout people.
But you
many college quarterbacks every year.
Right, but you
find one who can back up your quarterback better than somebody who's holding the clipboard year after year, and then when they go in the game, they gonna suck anyway.
Well,
that's your backup plan.
Well, now you got to put the whole picture together now, because now you got the guy holding the clipboard who you thought you picked this backup quarterback because you felt like he would be a good addition to the team. And if the quarterback got hurt, the Dolphins, Tua got hurt. If the quarterback got hurt, we have a solid guy as a backup. Now you got to put in, okay, is he up to speed on the playbook? Okay, if he's up to speed on the playbook, now he got to get his rhythm. He got to get into a rhythm.
But we saw him. He ain't good.
Well, okay, he might not be good to our eye based off the little 30 minutes we saw. But he had to do stuff. But you negating all of the OTAs he went through, all of the camps.
And he still ain't good.
Yeah, but you only saw 30 minutes of the guy.
How much? Again, they're only if everything has one backup. There's only 64 of these people. 64 in the world.
Right.
He is one of the 64 people. That's who you got. He ain't qualified.
Well, but he ain't. You saying that based off
what I saw in a football game, his performance when it counts. I ain't talking about no OTAs.
How long did that last? How long did that observation last?
That's the only time I ever seen it.
Exactly. So now you got to look at what came into the decision to get this guy in the camp, to get this guy through OTAs. He survived a 53-man a roster cut of 50 people plus to make this guy your backup.
Yeah.
What did you guys see? I did not see in this 1 hour that I looked at him.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of backups. And I want you to specifically this weekend remember this conversation when you see these backups come in.
But listen, I'm not. It's not that I'm disagreeing with you.
No, I'm just saying. Just pay attention, and you're gonna be like, you know what? There got to be somebody else who could have came in and did that.
Well, what I also know that guy, the backup, has to get a rhythm. He has to get acclimated to the speed of what he's facing in live action.
You've been playing and watching football long enough.
Right. Which is why I keep
layup drills. That's why I keep mentioning the guy has to be able to get into a rhythm. He has to be able to get into some sort of a rhythm. What is the rhythm? Going back to the 49ers, for example, we had two backup quarterbacks that I thought were pretty sucky for 3 straight years. Mm-hmm.
We kept them for 2 reasons. 1, because they knew the playbook, and 2, they performed well in practice. However, when you put them in the game, they just could not get a rhythm. They couldn't do it. Jamel, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Look at last year. They couldn't do it. for whatever reason, they just couldn't do it. We finally let both of them go after this season, but we had them for 3 years.
And they got another job
immediately.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Immediately, they got another job.
That's the point I'm talking about right there.
One of them went to the Philadelphia Eagles and then the scrimmage threw four picks in the first half.
Man, I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying.
I got one thing, right? I was looking through players, right? And I seen that Le'Veon Bell was on the Ravens practice squad.
Yeah, man. That's right. They signed him. They had so many running back injuries. He got signed to
the practice squad.
Man.
Did he diminish that much?
I don't think he diminished that much. I think they signed him at the last minute.
Yeah, he wasn't on anyone's team. Started.
No. They signed him at the last. It only been 2 weeks in the season.
Right.
They signed him at the last minute, so to give him a chance to get up to the speed on the playbook, they just put him on the practice squad. Right.
Oh, okay.
He ain't gonna stay there.
But they also, I know, man. He signed. But the Ravens also signed Latavius Murray. He came from the Saints. The Saints waived him. He's now there. And I think they also signed the dude who used to be in Atlanta, Devontae Freeman.
They got
he was on the practice squad, so they got they got three formers, probably Pro Bowl running backs at the peak. But that's how they do. Put them on the practice squad.
Don't feel bad. The 49ers, we gotta find running backs off the street.
Right. Another team.
We ain't got no running backs. All our running backs hurt.
Right.
That's 4 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
On both teams,
I think. That's what I'm saying.
Just on one team.
It's 49ers got 4 running backs.
We got 4 running back hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Bam.
Boys hit.
Man,
we banged up. We banged up bad. And it's only been 2 weeks in the season.
But football is very physical. The way as fast as those guys are getting into each other. Man.
Well, Aubrey McKay. I enjoy having you. Hey, is this gonna be can this be the Super Bowl right here? Can it be Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh. Listen, everybody needs to hear this now. Pittsburgh.
I don't think Pittsburgh good enough.
I knew. How about this? I knew when Big Ben came back. It was over. This is gonna be a long season.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think.
And he got a new thing.
He need to sit down, man. It's a wrap.
Yeah, he done. I think he's done.
He need to give it up.
I think he should have. I think he should have quit last year. I think last year
when he had the elbow problem and came back, I was like, "Are you gonna have?" I don't want to just make it a Pittsburgh thing, but the man had elbow surgery. He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
Who has elbow surgery when you after 35?
And come back and play.
They hit different after 35, bro.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Well, hey, Aubrey. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna have Harry to come in, so less people be streaming, so we can get the sound right. Because I don't like that.
Yeah, the sound was pretty rough today. Yeah. I mean, we'll fix it. It's a little glitch. We'll get it. We'll get to the bottom of it and get it right.
We'll be good by week 4.
It's still early, baby.
Hey, we 1-1 right now.
Yeah, we'll get that right.
What kind of service you got? You hooked up with your plan.
I'm out here on the West Coast, man. I got the Verizon, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, all right, man. I appreciate it as always. I'll get it to you later in the week.
All right, brother.
All right, I'll let you. Pleasure, man. Take it easy.
You too.